All right, our deployment failed with an error. So let's see what's going on here. Here in the log, we have an error saying module not found, can't resolve encoding in. I'm not sure what this is all about, so I will pause the video and troubleshoot this later. Let's see what else is happening here. We have another error for Prisma, saying Prisma has detected that this project was built on Vercel, which caches dependencies. This leads to an outdated Prisma client because Prisma's auto generation isn't triggered. So wait a sec here. So every time we run a migration, Prisma CLI automatically generates Prisma client so we can talk to our database. Now the error is saying that on Vercel, this auto generation of Prisma client doesn't happen automatically. So to fix this, we have to make sure to run Prisma generate command during the build process. So we can go up here, click change, and here we need to override our build command. So here we have to change the build command to npx prisma generate and next build. With that, now we have to do another deployment. All right, our deployment failed again. So let's take a look here. We still have this error. I did some research and I don't know what exactly is causing this, but it looks like we have to install this encoding package as a development dependency. So here in the terminal, let's install as a development dependency the encoding package. All right, now we need to commit our code and push it to GitHub to trigger a new deployment. We can commit right here in the source control panel and say add encoding. And then we can sync our changes with GitHub. This will do a push. Now back to Vercel, let's go to our dashboard. You can see that Vercel has picked our latest commit, that is add encoding. So let's click here and go to deployments. So there is a build-in process. Let's wait for it and see what happens. All right, we have another failure. So click here and look at the log, missing API keys. All right, this is coming from resend for sending emails. Now, unfortunately, we cannot use resend at this moment because we have to register a domain and configure a bunch of stuff in a DNS server. So we can use resend to send emails. So to get past this error, we have to remove the code for sending emails. So here in the API folder, we have send email. This is where we create a new resend object using this API key. So we have to remove the send email folder. Next, we commit our code, remove the code for sending emails. Now let's do another push. Back on Vercel, let's go to our deployments. There is a new deployment in progress. So hopefully this time it will go through. All right, we eventually made it. So our application is now ready on Vercel. It's assigned a random domain name here. We also have a proper domain name. We can get it from, let's go to the dashboard. It's right here. Next course, whatever, .vercel.app. We can visit our application. It's right here. We can go to the users page, and here are the users that we fetch from JSON placeholder. So a very basic application. Now we cannot access a database because for that we need a MySQL database in the cloud. My goal was to show you the whole deployment process and how to troubleshoot build errors.